Digital Diary Slate 1. Take 1. Dumelang. Oh damn, I forgot my book. Give me like 2 seconds to spin. I never get the readings. Oh no, Joe. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Trust me, daddy. Shout out to I Love McConan. He's working a normal job now, which is super cool. I'm trying to do the same while we try and get this Bopelaba artist, together. But anyways, today is the I think 3rd of November. So this is like 1 year freelancing. Woo. I won't lie, it's been fun. We did a lot of crazy things. We did a lot of our firsts within this 1 year of freelancing. Shout out to everybody that had us, that believed in us. We appreciate you. They went to more, we're still learning, we're still growing, and it's been super cool, dude. I don't want to lie. So what did I do in October? So in October we shot for Fagukesi. We did something with the guys from the guys that I rode with on the article that went to the Netherlands for Exam magazine. We did BFW. We went to some like fashion school in Hyde Park to like speak to the kids and stuff. It was cool. It was cool to see people, have hope that they can graduate or when like that filled my heart. I was never able to graduate, but for my own, like, that was my decision. Like, I can't put it on anyone else, chasing this film thing. But yeah, um it is dope to see like people who are like so close to graduating, some in first year, some in their last years. And it's cool to see like people enthusiastic about um their chosen profession. We shout out to Gift for calling us for a part two. That was super cool. We got to interview Andrew. Hey, let me not get it. Theo. Got to interview Theo. I met Andrew, who used to spawn at JNB Hive. If you're real Bram bro, you remember JNB Hive. Yeah, we did Underground 19 as well, which is like dope. That stuff is still loading. Um, we did the dungeon. We shot with Gift again for Relay Jeans. He edited it. I shot it. It was super cool. First brand call, Well, second, because we have Meji. Hey, we love Meji, Bafethu. We love Meji. Sithanda kabi. And like the Meji thing is so crazy because there's literally like a Meji poster that I have that I took the first time that I ever went to one of their events, and now we like gone to like shoot BTS for the brand and shoot other stuff for the brand, which is super cool. Shout out to them. Rata ka pelo le moya. Those are the goodies. Yeah, then we also did the dungeon. Before this year ends or next year, I have to speak about Iqom Bafethu. Like Iqom is going too crazy, especially at Club AM, bro. Like I feel like that is the space for Iqom because Club AM, if you know, you know. Like I'm kind of gonna gatekeep, but I said enough for one. Like I put you on, but I also like kept it secret nyana. So it's kind of weird. I don't know, man. But yeah, if you ever want to hear Chrome, the Dungeon, the Listening Party, both of them are hosted at Club AM. You need to be there. Like Ikom is making a such a beautiful renaissance, and I need to speak about it. I need to write about it. I need to talk to the people that are in the scene. I need to do the whole call, for the call. It's a beautiful genre. It's something that can be enjoyed not only here in South Africa but overseas. Like we met Uyuri when she was here from Japan earlier on this year, and she's a Chrome DJ who odlale Japan, yabona. So the sound is going like overseas, and it hasn't gotten like the commercial push that it had 2015, 2016, but the bros are still there, the bros are still mooring the drums. So yeah, we loved going to the dungeon, we love going to the listening party because it exposes us to Chrome acts, and this is something that we really need to like plow back into, that scene, and film it and document it like the way we've been doing with everything else. But yeah, what else happened this month? I had a huge gur with the baby. I'm not gonna say too much, but like we packed it up. Not we packed it up. We patched things up. We spoke. We found the middle ground, and that's one thing that I really appreciate about my relationship with my lady. We're always gonna meet in the middle somehow, some way, and continue moving forward. Baby, Korata blind. Today was the day that I finally texted the family. You know, I feel like I've always said I'm the problem, but as much as I'm the problem, I need to now like create structures, force myself to speak, with them, whether it's about how I feel, anything. I just should be able to have an open line of communication with them. And I'm hoping and praying that um we can patch things up, Like I'm all for opening an honest and sincere dialogue and trying my best to obviously make sure when I show up, for them, because that's something that I haven't been doing for quite a while. So I really need to lock in with that one. But yeah, um, I started posting regularly here on YouTube. I don't know if you bros like noticed, but yeah, for the past month of October, we've just been dropping every single week. Um, yeah, shout out to me, I guess, for coming back with consistency. Now I want to hop over to other, platforms. I want to hop onto Instagram, TikTok. There's a lot of stuff to promote, a lot of videos to promote. So we're gonna be migrating over to there, but doesn't mean that the long format videos are gonna stop here. We just need to push out the stuff all over because the goal is low key to be at 100 subscribers by December 31st. Um, I know this channel is not supposed to be a subscriber stuff, but at the end of the day, we're trying to make money out of like what we've already done, and like getting to the 500 subscribers that YouTube wants will kind of get us there, or the 1,000 subscribers YouTube wants will kind of get us to a point where we're able to make some bank, and it'll really, really come in handy because I'm kind of tired of living on survival mode. So, like, yeah, we close to 100 subscribers. Um, this is so special for me. I don't want to lie because I'm building a little community that like watches my stuff, that appreciates my stuff, that at the end of the day, if you watch the digital diaries, will get to know me, Letabo, the honest, like who I am or who I see myself as. You'll get to see me vulnerable and all of those things. And this is with the hope that it'll teach you to do the same thing, you know. Um, just be you, authentically you, because these videos are meant for that. Like just to be like, yo, you're creative, but these are the other things that you might see, on your journey. And this is how I got through it. So I'm helping you, also navigate this creative um industry. I don't know what to call it, but the creative space, for lack of a better word. I don't know. But yeah, I was also very lazy last month, which wasn't cool because we spent a lot of days sleeping and slouching, and I don't like that for me. I think my mental health has kind of taken a hit, um, for reasons that I can't really get into. But I'm okay. Don't worry. We still out here. We'll still be pushing. One thing that I've learned is that I'm a survivor. Um, I've survived a lot of things, bro. Like this past year, that like if you told me this 2 years ago, I would have been like, oh, dog, there's no way we need to, um, always have some sort of stable income. Now I'm just like living, bro. And it's so cool, but it's so scary at the same time because, like, you just know that things are going to work out, but you also don't know how they're going to work out. And you're also living with people, so you don't know when the bruise patients are going to finish. So it's like you're living on the edge. And for someone like me who loves stability, loves to know that, oh, my stuff is in order, like this is so crazy for me. And that's what makes it like scary at the same time. But now I don't want to live in fear anymore. I've just decided that, yo, dude, do what you gotta do, and then sitting, you sort it out, somehow, some way. Like, do your job, try your best every day, and then keep on praying, and then they're gonna meet each other in the middle, bro. No maganjan. Like, no maganjan, because you're coming through with good intentions, and the universe will just respond with good intention because you've also prayed on it. You've also spoken about it. You've done your best. We're still applying for jobs, any job, bro. Like even to be a cleaner abroad, be a cleaner. As long as we can keep these four walls and we can keep creating, then, bro, I'm living the dream essentially. Like that's the thing that we don't see, or that I don't see often enough, is that I am actually living the dream. I'm here, I'm in the city, I get to shoot what I want, I get to, you know, work with brands, work with cool with people. It's so cool that I'm doing something that 20, 30 years ago you would have never been able to do, you know, as a filmmaker. Like scary, but at the same time I appreciate my privilege. Yeah. So we've also been like inside a lot. Um, this is something that we've been training over the past like year or so. I realized that you can't be everywhere, and especially in a situation where you're not like making bank like that. Like you really got to be frugal with your spending and the places that you go to and the parties that you decide to shoot and stuff like that. So it's like, yo, we're on this, like, if there's no invoice, boy, we don't pull up, you get me? Unless, oh baby, and I was like, no, I got you, then we go. But other than that, nah, dude, I stay at home. But it also has me feeling like trapped, or like that I'm in prison. But at the same time, I look at it like, okay, cool, we might be trapped or in prison, but what if God wants us to sit down so that He's gonna be the one that's gonna stand us up? And it's gonna be so crazy when we actually stand up, because there's gonna be these videos. There's gonna be all the other work that we've done, to the point where we now standing up and we're the tallest, or we are standing taller than we ever been before, because the proof will be in the pudding. And it's gonna be cool to look back on these videos and be like, "Yo, dog, this was crazy. Like, I can't believe we used to live like this, but we made it and now we're here." And it's gonna be so cool. That's what actually makes me believe, bro, that Dilutika chincha. Because, bro, I would have never thought I would still be in here 1 year from when Ushuni finished, bro. But here I am, still here, still creating, you know? And I'm so blessed to be able to do that. But yeah, so I was having a conversation with someone, and this was in the month, and we were like, yo, the thing about like thinking outside the box is that you'll be so far out of the box that people would take like a couple of years to get to where you at, but you would have suffered, you know, throughout the length of them getting there and realizing that, oh, this nigga doing something crazy. Or but so I need to think inside the box now, because my outside of the box stuff, they already have a format, they already have a formula. So now let's get inside the box and make money within the box. That's something that I want to do for the rest of 2025 into 2026. Um, oh, I don't have my septum anymore. It like fell out, but like I have a hoop that I can take out and put back in. So I've really been like doing that a lot these days, and it the septum breaking showed me that, like, bro, everything comes to an end. You know, a situation that we're in, we talk about more, and then it'll fail like you. And when it finishes, then we'll be able to, you know, put in the fancy jewelry or whatever it is. Like, we won't feel the way that we felt with the piercing, because it's like so different having a bigger one and stuff. So like you'll have a different experience and live different. So yeah, my final point is, um I wanna pray for the rest of this year and forever, the ability to be able to, you know, have a second opportunity, realize that it's a second opportunity, and not make mistakes that I made during the first run. And that's something that I pray that God will be able to give me, and that I know that He'll give me another chance to play at the highest level, and for me not to make the same mistakes that I made the first time around. This is with everything in life, whether it's making videos, um family, everything, like that. I would get another opportunity to prove myself, because at the end of the day, like, I'm a firm believer in, like, things take time to like change, but you also have to be there. You have to be consistent. You have to keep giving 110 every day. Like, bro, I have not slept since, I think, the second. If today is the third day, since the second, I've been up 24 hours. You know, I didn't know I was able to do this. And this is not a flex to say this is how you're supposed to be living, but I didn't know I could do this. Now it's like, oh, okay, I've started a new month on a really good step or one, because today was Monday and I did 100% of the stuff that I needed to do today. And I was like, oh, okay, can we carry this over into the new month? And I have to force myself to do that. I have to show up. I have to be there. I have to make sure that, you know, if we don't sleep early, then the next day we get at least 6, 7 hours of sleep, that we day. But anyways, it's been a lengthy chat. One thing that I'll say is, I'm a survivor, bro. There was a song that my mom used to play a lot when I was a kid. Um, I think it's by Mary J. Blige. I'm a survivor. I'd like to add to that song and put Kiro CSA featuring J. Jody, Survivor. Cause that's me, nigga. That is me, Fanaka. And that is you too. That's you too. Don't forget that. Every day, bro, every day, just make sure when you put in 110, you'll survive. Yeah, there'll be bad days, but at the end of the day, you will survive.